right, so we're going to play Would You Rather. I'm going to give you guys 3 different scenarios, and each scenario is going to have 2 options. And then after those 2 options, I'll ask you which scenario you want. Let's start with the first one, scenario 1A. Colston Loveland earns All-Pro honors, emerging as a potential star in the league. However, the Bears missed the playoffs, and Cole Kmet would be traded at the end of the deadline. Scenario 1B. Colston Loveland finishes season with under 50 receptions, and tight end 1 is still unclear at season's end. However, the Bears do make the playoffs with 10 wins. So 1A or 1B?
I'm going 1B.
Okay, so you're guaranteeing me a playoff spot in 1B.
Correct. With 10 wins.
And in 1A, you're telling me that he's going to be what?
Brock Bowers.
And he's all, did you say
All-Pro honors?
I'm going 1. Because I believe if Colston Loveland is getting all-pro honors in his rookie year, Caleb Williams has hit, and that I will take my risk that they make the playoffs. Did you guarantee they're not making the playoffs in this instance?
Correct.
Oh, they're not.
They're not making it in 1A. They're making it in 1B. So when he's all-pro honors, they're not making the playoffs.
I still think that a lot of good has to happen for all of that.
I'll take the 10 wins. Because Colston Loveland could still be an outstanding player, a difference maker, even if year 1 isn't. Look at Caleb Williams.
Well, if Colston Loveland is all pro in his rookie year, don't you think Caleb Williams has a lot to do with it? And that he's really good?
Correct, but then maybe everybody else.
Time out. Who was the quarterback for the Raiders last year?
I know, but who else did the Raiders have?
I'm just saying, you can have scenarios where a guy's all pro, but yet the quarterbacks suck.
Okay,
How
I'm still going.
Malik Neighbors in New York is the 8th highest rated wide receiver, and he had Tommy Cutlets throwing to him last year.
Yeah, I'm still going the first scenario.
I'm going to the playoffs.
All right, they're split on the first scenario.
Because what was your evaluation of Colston Loveland in scenario 2?
He finishes under 50 receptions.
Well, maybe he only plays 10 games.
Well, that's
he might. But if you're under 50, under 50, you might be the 4th most targeted.
That's okay. Maybe the teams are triple covering,
and maybe
first round pick.
To your point, he still could have a good year with 40-some receptions and just lower on the totem pole.
What if he has 48 catches for 700 yards and 10 touchdowns?
Yeah, it's great. Wasn't in the scenario 1B though.
I'm going 1. I'm probably in the minority. I like that though.
1A
that
and
was
1B.
a good question.
All right, scenario 2A. Waddle, you're going to love this one.
Why are you going scenario 1A and 2A? Why don't you just go scenario 1, scenario 2? Why are you saying A's?
It's just the
or is it A and B?
Will you let him Jake and bake?
Right,
Thank you, Waddle.
Let him Jake and bake.
Jake and bake. Scenario 2A. DJ Moore has a career year with over 100 receptions and 10 touchdowns and is the clear wide receiver 1 in Ben Johnson's offense. However, and the team does make the playoff with 10 wins. That's 2A.
Okay.
So they make the playoff with 10 wins. Career year for DJ Moore. Scenario 2B. Rome Odunze emerges as the number one receiver, leading the team in targets and receptions, but Luther Burden makes a case as number 2 for the following season. Team misses the playoffs with 9 wins.
Oh, I'm going number 1 on that one. I think that's an easier one. I love that that DJ is good again, and I love the fact that in the second one, yes, Luther Burden has established himself, and so is Rome. But I'm getting the star that you traded for in DJ Moore and a playoff appearance. That means Caleb's cooking. I like number 1.
I'll take the playoffs.
That's DJ
I have my
Moore
eyes set on the playoffs.
You got it. Okay, so you guys agree on that
That means
one.
a lot of stuff is cooking.
Okay.
Did you think he was going to go Oppo?
A little bit, because I know his feelings on the Rome and the DJ situation, but I just wanted to pose the question.
I do think that Rome, at the end of the season, it's very possible that Rome will be considered your best receiver.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's just that's the confidence I have in Rome as a wideout.
Here's what I tweeted out while I was riding the train in this morning. Who will be the best receiver on the Bears in 2025? It's brought to you by your local Chicagoland Toyota dealers, Toyota Let's Go Places. I gave you 3 options: DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, or other. And that leaves it in where it could be Colston Loveland, even though he's not, quote, a receiver. It could be Luther Burden. And you voted Rome? Because it's very close. We have 1,000 votes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rome.
Rome. It's very close. The people are voting DJ Moore, 48.8%. Rome Odunze, 44.9%. And 6.2% believe that that's other. And maybe Loveland or Burden. I think I see a lot of Burden support.
I got to say, though, look, as long as one year it may be Colston Loveland that leads the team in receiving, the following year may be Rome. That's the beauty of a Ben Johnson offense.
Yes, yeah.
Now, they've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who leads them in everything. But outside of St. Brown and Sam Laporta, it's kind of a revolving door for guys. Jameson Williams
is a deep threat.
established himself, but
and Gibbs catches the ball, too.
He does. So... I mean, I'm thrilled to see. I can't wait to see what he does with Burden and DJ Moore. Because, again, I think you can see a scenario where you have them in a split set in the backfield. And maybe one comes out and goes in motion. Or you're in shotgun and I got Luther Burden on one side of Caleb Williams and I got DJ on the other side.
Yeah, I think he's chomping at the bit with those two.
Yeah, I mean,
and Loveland. So,
I got to say, if Rome leads the team with 75 catches and DJ has, 65 catches, as long as they're getting production collectively, I don't really care who's leading the way. But I do believe that Rome has the capacity to ultimately be their best wideout.
Perfect. All right, last one. Scenario 3A, Caleb Williams finishes in the top 5 of MVP voting at season's end after an impressive season.
I'm in. That one.
The team misses the playoffs, so it's similar to Burrow last year. Okay, top 5 MVP.
That one.
And they miss the playoffs. Or Bears advance to the divisional round of the playoffs. Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson struggle to be the fit we had hoped for. But the Bears' defense finishes the top 5 in the league, and that's what helps them to the playoffs.
That's a fairy tale, first of all, that the defense is going to lead them. I think that they'll be okay, but...
You don't think they could return to 2 years ago where they're taking the ball away a ton? What?
I mean, you have to rush the passer to do that. Until I see some pass rush, I'm going to say that, I'm hoping that they are a slightly above average defense.
This is a little Cubs formula, too, for the defense, don't you think, where... Jed asked for everyone to overachieve.
Guys are going to have to overachieve.
Sweat has to be better. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And hopefully Grady Jarrett still has something left. And Jervon Dexter gets even better than he was last year. And Adangbo was better than he was with the Colts
Brisker
last year.
stays healthy. And Kevin Byard at his age still is a productive player. And Tyreek Stevenson finds his way again. And Billings comes back and is healthy and the pec doesn't bother him. So
you said Pack?
I said Pack. I'll take what you said.
Yeah, so you'll miss the playoffs.
Listen, that's fine because I have them winning 9 games this year and not getting to the postseason.
Okay.
That would be my prediction. If I could get that prediction to come true and it's supported by Caleb Williams being a top 5 MVP candidate, pants off. We had a conversation.
Yes, pants off.
We had that conversation. Well, Peggy looked at me like I was an alien when I said that. She said it was completely inappropriate. I was like, Peg, it's just kind of a saying.
What was inappropriate?
Like I said what was the conversation, Jack? We were having.
It was about the home run derby.
Oh, yeah, and I was like, Jack's going to be at home watching home, because Jack was like all excited about home run derby before the show. I said, Jack, you're going to be at home, pants off, watching the home run derby. And Jack was like, well, I may not have my pants off, but it was like, that's a phrase we use here on the show about just being excited.
And Peggy took it next level. Yeah. She said some things that could not go over our airwaves.
Wait, what did Peggy say?
Can't say it.
Peggy was like, so you can say that, which is totally inappropriate, but I can't say this, which then this had to be done.
What did she say?
I can't say it.
Did she say bra off?
No.
Pants
Worse.
off? No. Look, the first thing I know, I'll speak out of turn. When my wife gets home from a long day, the bra comes off. I'm not saying she's walking around shirtless, but you want them to kind of be free. Sometimes when I walk in,
wait a second. That's your wife's decision, or is that your?
No, hers. Like she doesn't want to walk around with a bra in a t-shirt, no bra. Sometimes I'll walk in the door. The first thing I do is take my pants off after I take my shoes off.
Yeah.
And I'll put on some shorts. I'm not walking around naked or in my boxers.
For me, it's just it's a phrase to kind of just describe, all right, yes. You know what? Bears and Vikings to start the season on Monday Night Football, pants off. That's all. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's been a while. She got offended by it.
Well,
What happened to Peggy?
I don't know.
From the Kevin Matthews show, who was on the edge of everything.
Listen, I don't know if Peggy was offended by it, but she suggested that it was an offensive statement. And then I had to describe it. And, and then she said, well, if you can say that, then I should be able to say this. And I'll tell you what this is.
Can you dress it up for those who missed it?
No,
you can't even code it up.
Danny was standing there and Keith was standing there. It's the first time Keith's ever been on our show, I think.
What do you mean they came in?
They came in because they had to clarify.
Did anyone dump it?
Yes, it got dumped.
Oh, it got dumped.
But they came in and we just had to talk it through what was okay and what wasn't okay.
Interesting.
It was quite exciting.
I got to be filled in on this.
That was quite exciting.
Okay. Is that it, Jake?
That's it.
Very
That's
good.
the end of it. Thank you, guys.
If you want to weigh in on any of it, 312-332-3776.